Okay, today let's crochet an adult ear warmer or a headband, right? Today we're gonna use medium yarn, turquoise color, 4mm hook, measurement tape, scissors to cut the yarn once we're done, and needle, stitch marker, and this thing I really don't know what it called, what the name is. So if you know the name, please put it in the comment section for me, so next time I won't be here showing you stuff and I don't know the name, right? Okay, so let's get to it. Let's put this aside. So what we're gonna use is half double crochet. We're gonna chain 20 inches, or let's see what the inches is in centimeter. Okay, 20 inches and 50 centimeter. Okay, so with 20 inches we're gonna do 50 centimeter. Whoever wants to measure it in centimeter, then go ahead, but I always use inch. Okay, so if you can see, once you use 20 inches, you'll see that when you put it around your head, it goes straight, like you don't have any problem. But if you have some hair done, or you have something on your head, but you always want to measure your head, if it's for yourself, you always want to measure your head before going with it. So I always do 20 because it's like average measurement that fits everyone, like teenagers, adults, or whoever wants to use small. Okay, so let's get to it. All right, for 20 inches, and also I always pull my yarn from the inside because it's easier and sometimes doesn't get tangled. But if you don't wind your yarn before and you just bought it straight from the shop and you're using inside, sometimes it will be tangled. Okay, a story for another day. So let's start with a slip knot. A slip knot. I already have a video in my channel that showed you how to do chain, how to slip knots. Then go ahead and watch it. If you weren't here, go ahead and watch it, okay, before you start. So we're gonna chain 20 inches. 20 inches. So right now I'm not counting the chain because we are doing 20 inches, okay? So I won't count. I'll do 20 inches and come back, okay? Okay, now I have my 20 inches. I usually stretch my chain because anyways the headband has to stretch, right? So here it is, 20 inches. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna use our half double crochet and crochet all across the chain. Before you do your half double crochet, you always want to chain 2. Then it will help you turn the work, right? And then you have 2 chain here. You're just gonna work into the 3rd chain, okay? Then you yarn over, pull through 3, okay? You always pull through 3 because it's half double crochet. So you do that all over the chain that you have, 20 inches, okay? All across. Then once I get to the end, we'll be back, okay? Okay, we're almost at the end. We have 5 chain left. I came back to show you how to finish it, okay? So yarn over, we have all V's here, right? 1V, 2V, 3V, and 4th V, right? So as you can see, there is 2 legs of that V here, right? So we always use the one in front or behind, like one leg of the V. And then you yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over, pull through all of them, okay? So we're gonna repeat the same thing here. And then the last one here. This one. Okay. So we're done. We have our first row. And for the second row, we yarn over, we do 2 chain. We make 2 chain, okay? And then to turn it this way. So the back of the chain is facing you and the front of the chain is facing the other way, okay? So it will be easy for you to, next time when you come back for the other row, it will be easy for you to work with. Okay, yarn over. So as you can see, we have these V's. This is our chain, okay? This is our 2 chain. So this is where we're gonna start, the third one, okay? So I always, to make it fun and not too basic, work in these legs of V's, the one back here. So the one in the back, not the one facing you right away, the one in the back, like these ones. So we're gonna use this, so on and so forth, okay? Let me do one, then you can see what I'm talking about. Yarn over. This is the V that we're gonna work with, okay? And we're gonna use the loop over there. Then you pull through, see? So it's gonna give it a ribbon texture once you're done, okay? So make sure it's not too tight, make sure it's not too loose either, okay? So this is it. You see how it looks? It looks like something you can just bend like this, easy. And then just keep doing that till you come to the end of the row, right? So I will see you back once we are done, okay? Keep practicing. Okay, we're almost at the end of row 2. Here is how we're gonna finish it, okay? So you yarn over, back of the V, pull through, yarn over, pull through all of them, okay? Yarn over, inside the V, yarn over, pull through, and then pull through 3. Yarn over here, and then the last one, the last V, okay, if you can see it, this is the last V, this is our 2 chain, okay? So how do I usually do it so that it will align correctly and is not all the way like this or like that, you know? So I always use the last, if I turn it this way, you can see the V's, right? We have 3 V now, like 1, 2, 3, okay? So this is the V, 2 V's that helps us turn the work. So instead of working in this one and using just one leg, you can use both. You see, you can use both. Or you can use the back of the second V that helped turn the work, okay? So you can use the back of it like this, okay? Here we go. And I'll show you how it looks once we're done, you see? So now you have a nice line. It's not crooked, okay? The line is not crooked. Okay, then we chain 2, turn the work, chain, no, yarn over. We always work in here, not in here. So if you want to make it easy, make sure you just bend the work like this instead of having it this way. Just bend it like this so you can see all of those V's, okay? So you know where you're working. And also something that I wanted to let you guys know, it is like once you're working, before you start, count your chain. If you're a beginner, count your chain to make sure how many chains you have. Write it down. Then once you're doing the half double crochets, then you count the half double crochets to see if you miss or you didn't miss. So it's very easy to miss those chains that you can just have your work looking crooked, or your work is weird. You don't know where you missed from, you know, and you have to frog it and come back to it. So to avoid all of that, make sure you count whatever you're doing. So those half double crochet that you did for the first row, you make sure you count them as well. Then you write it down. It has to be the same amount of numbers that you did the chain. Then keep going till you have 32 rows, okay? So why 32 rows? 32 rows because is the amount of wide, like the number of wide. Let's see. If we go right now, we're having three rows, and it's just 1 inch. Imagine. Or if you don't want it too wide, because since it is half double crochet, it's kind of large, okay? Like, okay, this is 1.5 inch. So if we keep going, maybe you can have 5 inch, okay? 5 inch. Go ahead and do those rows till you have 5 inch. Then we can join the circle, okay? We can join the circle and make a headband, right? We are back at the end of our row 3. So you can see this chain that normally we should have worked in, but we are not working in there. We're gonna work in the chain right below, and just put your hook right in the middle of that chain, the second chain that helped you turn the work to start the row. Just put your hook right in the middle, okay? Right in the middle. So yarn over, put the hook right in the middle of this chain. The second one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The one in the middle. The second one, just put your hook right in the middle. Pull over, pull the yarn, and then pull through. So this is what I'm talking about. You see that once I did all of that, you see the line is kind of nice and clean, okay, and straight. This is what I'm talking about. You see, it is straight, really straight, okay? So I'm not gonna finish the 5 inches of the width of the width we want, but I'm gonna show you how to join this thing, or it's not wide enough. Let me add maybe 1 or 2 and I will be back. Okay, now I have a total of 2 and something inches of width. So we're gonna join it. Okay, instead of joining it like this, I would like to put it in this way so I can have a butterfly style. Okay, so it will not be too basic. All right, so how are we gonna do that? Leave a tail like 10 inches or something also, because if you have 5 inches of width, like when you crochet, how many row, I don't know how many rows gonna do the 5 inches. So you count your row, whatever you do, you write it down. Okay, so to have enough yarn to sew, then leave as much as you want, then you pull. Once you're done, you pull it, and this is where these guys work together. Okay, so you put this into the needle, put the yarn into this one, then you pull, and you pull it through the needle. You take this guy away. Okay, now we have our yarn put on the needle. So wherever the yarn is, you don't start from there, you start from the opposite. Instead of putting it this way, you put it this way. So I have 5, so I'll just put it half of it in the middle, and I'll cover this one up as a sandwich. Okay, and this one is gonna cover the other leg this way. Let's do it again. Instead of putting it together, slightly push it. Then you have half here, and then the other 2 halves are together. As a sandwich, we cover this one up and then cover this one up. Okay, let's do it again. As you see, put them together and then push it to the half, and then cover this half up as a sandwich and cover this one up as a sandwich. Okay, so what we're gonna do is sew these edges. Okay, it don't matter, just be sewing till you got all the edges sewn. Okay, like this, like that. If you don't want it too much out, don't go too much in, like just be close to the edge, okay, close to the edge. You can do like 3 times so that you have it really good sew, because if you do 1 time, maybe you didn't sew some edges, and when you turn the work, it's gonna come out, like it's gonna show you some holes that you don't want. Okay, so make sure you sew maybe 3 times so that it's steady and very, very good. Okay, let's finish this one. So you can tie a knot to have it secure. Okay, to have it secure, you go back Just make sure something that is not gonna hurt you once you put the headband on, okay? Then you make a knot. Make a knot. Another one. And then you can hide the yarn somewhere. Okay, so now you have it really tight, and then to hide the yarn I just go into it like this, and then I pull it. Okay, before I cut the yarn, let me turn it. You can see what I was talking about. You see the small tail that we have here, we have to cut it. And then, can you see the butterfly? Very simple, but stylish, right? So this one, you can just put it on your kid, yourself, or gift it to someone that you like, right? So this is it. This is our work. And let me know in the comment section, will you try it? Try with a yarn color that you want and you have the same results. Don't forget, write down your numbers of chain, write down your half double crochets so you will not miss anything. Make sure you start correctly. You start in the leg, one leg of the V's, not the leg that is right in front of you, but the one in the back, okay? And then make sure you work on the edges. Don't have crooked edges, okay? So here is what we did today, and let me know what you want to learn next in the comment section, and I will make it for you. I will show you how to make it. All right, thank you so much, and here we go. Like, share, and always save the video so that when there is something you don't understand or you miss something, you can come back, rewind it, play it, replay it, and then you have your work, okay?